To Facebook. Yeah. Good day, people. Good day, people. These are Shiite Muslims protesting in Lagos State concerning the incarceration of their leader El Zakzaki since December 2015. They are here in Lagos protesting against the incarceration of their leader El Zakzaki.
Free Zakzaki!
Sorry. Come on! Come on! Sorry. No, don't worry.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Free our leader! Our leader Zakzaki! We are all Zakzaki! Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Yeah, it's happening in Lagos. And they are saying free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free our leader!
They are saying free our leader, El Zakzaki.
When we are here, freedom for Zakzaki. When we are here, freedom for Zakzaki. When we are here,
Cover it from the back also.
Yep.
when we are here, freedom for Zakzaki. When we are here, freedom for Zakzaki. 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 Animal Buratai. Freedom for Zakzaki. Animal Buratai. Freedom for Zakzaki. Now on they go to guy when they get
They are calling on Buhari and Buratai to release their leader El Zakzaki that has been incarcerated since 2015 alongside his wife.
Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki!
Okay, you didn't know this is the place you are coming from.
I know it's justice.
They already thought, suspect Naya. That's why I come out.
Sorry.
We are, the man is our,
All right, good afternoon.
yes, I mean, Southwest coordinator.
Okay. They want to ask you a question.
All right, this is Sahara Reporters.
This Sarah
Okay,
reporter.
Sahara, okay,
So we would like to know why we are here today, sir.
okay, my name is Muftawa Zakaria. I'm the Southwest coordinator, IMN. We are here in Lagos to do two things. One, we're here on a courtesy call to Femi Falana-San, our lawyer, this man that we are very proud of, who in the thick and thin of it stood up and defended our master. We went to court and the court order said Malam had been oppressed. This was a person that they followed to his house and shot him. They killed 3 of his children. They splattered the brain of one of his children on his face. They shot his wife full of bullets. They then dragged him and his wife over the corpse of their children. And what did we do? We didn't fight. We just went to court. And the court order said our leaders should be released. And what did the government do? They refused to obey that court order. Can you imagine that? Buhari saw an oath on the Quran as a Muslim to obey the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He did not respect the Quran. He did not respect that court order that our leader should be released. And fast forward 4 years later, what is now happening? You know, when they shot Malam, they shot him with poison bullet. He had lead in his blood. If you have 10 mg of lead in your blood, you will have hypertension, you will have failure of major organs in the human body. Yet, what did we do? We went to court. Court said release the man. They didn't release him. Do you know that Malam has 210 mg of lead in his blood? Doctors came from England and checked him. They said the man should be taken to England with emergency so that he will not die. 2 months later, Buhari has not released him. Do you know why? Buhari wants Zakzaki to die. He is hell-bent on killing that innocent man. Malam has 21 million followers. If you kill somebody who has 21 million followers, and all of us, I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility, all of us, we are willing to die.
We are ready to die for Al-Zakzaki. We are ready to die for Al-Zakzaki.
We are willing to die. If you kill somebody that has 21 million followers who are willing to die, what do you want the country to come into? Buhari is already an old man. Even though he claims he's 72 and his junior brother is 82, he's an old man. And definitely Buhari is not going to live longer than Nigeria. And nobody should love Buhari more than Nigeria. That is why we have come to Lagos. Besides, we know that Lagos has a lot of reasonable people. From the days when Fela started his...
Let's finish what we came here so that we can go back. Let's finish.
One more question, sir. Okay. There was a protest at the National Assembly in Abuja recently.
Yes.
And the Nigerian police recently claimed that it was Shiite Muslims. That it was Shiite Muslims who came there to cause uproar at the National Assembly, and there has to be.
My brother, you are a journalist. You have seen us.
Yes.
Do we look like militants? Do we have guns? Do we have cordials? Do we look like illiterates?
We're not peaceful.
Are we not peaceful? If we want to fight, we will not collect one gun from one policeman. When 21 million of us can gather 1,000 naira and have 21 billion naira, how much do they sell guns? We know that the naira had been undervalued, okay? But even at that, 21 billion, you could buy weapons. We are not militants. We are peaceful people. And when our leader was attacked, we went to court. Let him pass. Let him pass. Please, come. So we are not militants, please, and we do not have problem with anybody.
All right, sir.
And we are not fighting anybody.
All right.
The IGP should be ashamed of himself for telling lies, because at least he's supposed to be educated.
Thank you, sir.
3 Bosa for our lawyer.
Bosa! Bosa! Bosa!
Yes, we sympathize with El-Zakzaki, and we want to say that we solely support this demonstration. And why we support it is that the government has refused to obey the orders of the court set up by the government. The injustice done to this man is what you are protesting against, and we support that. It is your freedom of expression that you are exercising. You haven't held any gun, and you are not violent, and the constitution of the land supports that you express your view. And we also use this opportunity to tell the government that having refused to obey the courts of the land set up by them, they are encouraging illegality. The rule of law must prevail. They cannot begin to choose. Sometimes when they were going to sack this, the former CJ, they said they were obeying the court order. Now they have refused to obey this court order that is several months old. This man is sick, and the court has given us the instruction that this man, before this man can face the prosecution, he must be treated. And the doctor has expressed the danger in allowing this man to remain untreated. Now we have taken an application to court to release this man so that he can go and treat himself. But the government of the land is playing politics with the case, with the life of this man. And we are saying a man must be alive to face whatever prosecution you want him to face. It is not a dead man that will face prosecution. This man must not be allowed to die, because it is dangerous and it may lead to chaos, to avert chaos, because he has millions of followers. To avert chaos, we are asking the courts, we're asking the government to please obey the court orders. Obey the court order. Allow this man at least to go and treat himself. Let him be treated so that he does not die. Because if he dies, it may lead to the problems that we don't want to have in the society. Now we have millions of followers, they are aggrieved. What are you going to tell them? That you have allowed their leader to die without being treated when there is a valid court order? Every person is presumed innocent until the contrary is proved. You must prosecute every person before you can conclude that is a criminal and that is dangerous. You cannot say a man is dangerous, a man that has no gun is dangerous to the security of the country. And so it is not in the interest of the federal government, we want to reiterate, that this man dies. It will not be good for Nigeria if this man should die in prison. So we want to once again tell Nigerians to tell the federal government why we are appealing, because I mean, when you cannot, what we have to do again now is to appeal. Appeal to this federal government to please obey the rule of law. Obey the court order of the court, the order of the court they have set up by themselves, so that they do not bring anarchy. We dislike anarchy. We don't want anarchy in the country. And that is why we say it will be good to allow. It is in the interest of peace, and it is the interest of a lawful country to allow this man who has a court order in his favor to be released to go and treat himself. If he comes back alive, he's coming back to face whatever prosecution you have for him. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
so please, I want you to be peaceful.
Okay.
I want you to be peaceful so that they do not say you have caused
anarchy or problem.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all right.
It is your right to express your view. It is your right for freedom of expression.
Yes,
you are doing what the law has conferred you to do.
That's all right.
But please let us make it peaceful.
No right, man.
Yes.
Please, man, I know your name, man.
I'm Mrs. Falano. We are the lawyer to Saki Saki.
That's all right.
Yes, we are the lawyer.
Madam, we are here because Miss Chief
He's the lawyer.
Falana
Yes.
is our lawyer.
Yes, he's not around now.
So that is why
And this chamber is Falana and Falana.
Yes.
So I'm the partner.
okay, we are here because we want to appreciate him. It's a visit of appreciation for not only for Nsazaki, for the whole human rights community. Since the demise of our father, Chief Ganifa Emu, is only the lawyer that is truthful, that stands for justice. All the other lawyers that are claiming human rights, we all know what they are doing. They are collecting money from the federal government. He stands as the lone voice for justice in this country.
A round of applause, please.
And we appreciate him. And we pray that God will continue to protect him from the eyes and the hands of these evil people.
Amen.
Because the people we are fighting, they are evil. The people we are fighting, they are the criminals. The people we are fighting, they are the murderers. The people we are fighting, they are the killers. We want to tell him that we appreciate him. There is nothing we can give to him, but all we are saying, thank you.
Thank you for that. It is that's what we do. We defend every citizen, irrespective of your religion or your tribe. We are not we're nationalists. We do not belong to just a tribe.
We remember even when Fela was persecuted.
Yes, we do. As long as you are a Nigerian or a human being, we know you are entitled to your human right. And so we defend every citizen that is being oppressed.
Thank you.
And that is why we have been defending this man. Irrespective of your religion or your tribe, we stand for human rights always. Thank you very
for our
much.
lawyer.
Bosa! 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 Bosa!
Thank you very much. Please, let's be peaceful. Make it peaceful, please.
Amen.
Make it peaceful. Thank you very much.
This is Femi Falana's chamber in Lagos. Protesters are here protesting against the incarceration of their leader since 2015 by President Muhammadu Buhari's government. Despite court order ordering the federal government to release him since 2015, Nsazaki is still kept in prison till date.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Janab Buhari. Taran Buhari. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Zaria Masaka is injustice. Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
They are saying free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Come to America. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Come to Buhari. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Come to Buhari. Criminal Buhari. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Taran Buhari. Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Taran Buhari.
We are all
Free Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Free our leader! Free our sisters!
They are saying free our sisters and brothers. Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Sheikh Zakzaki has been locked up in prison since 2015. And despite court orders ordering his release, the federal government have refused to release him. Now the Shiite Muslims are protesting his release. Then, the Human Rights Defenders and Advocacy Center is in solidarity with the Free of Zakzaki and Buhari Obekotara movement.
Zakzaki must be free. Zakzaki must be free.
Zakzaki must be free!
Zakzaki must be free.
Zakzaki must be free!
Yeah, now. Move now. Oh, yeah. Hello?
Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Animal Buhari!
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Animal Buhari!
Animal Buhari!
Men, women, children are all on the street requesting that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria release their leader, El Zakzaki, who has been incarcerated since 2015.
Free our leaders! Freedom for Zakzaki! Animal Buhari! Freedom for Zakzaki! Come on! Animal Buhari! Freedom for Zakzaki! Animal Buhari! Freedom for Zakzaki! 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 Illegal Freedom for Zakzaki! 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 Freedom for Zakzaki!
The protesters are chanting no to illegal detention. They are requesting for freedom.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
They are requesting the federal government to free
Freedom for
their leader,
Zakzaki!
Zakzaki.
Freedom for Zakzaki! Freedom for Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki! Freedom for Zakzaki!
They are asking President Buhari and Buratai to free Sheikh Zakzaki, who has been detained since 2015, despite court orders ordering his release.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki!
Animal Buhari!
Animal Buhari!
Free our leader!
Free our leader!
Our leader Zakzaki!
Our leader Zakzaki!
We are all Zakzaki!
We are all Zakzaki!
Animal Buhari!
Animal Buhari!
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Free Sheikh Zakzaki!
Free our leader!
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 We are all Zakzaki!
We are all Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki!
Animal Buhari!
Animal Buhari!
Free our leader!
Free our leader! Free our leader! Animal Buhari! Animal Buhari! Free our leader! Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki!
Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki! Free Zakzaki!
Is a criminal.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Is a criminal.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Free Malam Zakzaki.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
When we are here,
Freedom for Zakzaki!
when we are here,
Freedom for Zakzaki!
we are standing here.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
We are standing here.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Sisters are here.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Brothers are here.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Are here. Freedom for Zakzaki.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Freedom for Zakzaki.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Back to America.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Back to America.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Back to Burma.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Back to Burma.
Freedom for Zakzaki!
Back to IG. Back to Anti-police. Anti-police.
They are calling on the IG of the Nigerian police and President Muhammadu Buhari to release their leader, who was incarcerated in 2015 and yet detained in prison despite court order ordering his release.
Animal Buhari! T-shirt Saksaki! Ministry space! Animal Buhari! Be our leader! Ministry space! Animal Buhari! Free our leader! Free Sheikh Saksaki! Animal Buhari!
Freedom for Zakzaki.
Animal Buhari!
Freedom for Zakzaki. Freedom for Zakzaki.
Be our leader!
Free our leader. Free our leader. Free our leader. Free our leader. Free Zakzaki. We are all Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free Zakzaki. Free our leader. Our leader.
Justice! Justice! Abuja Masaka! Abuja Masaka! Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Free Sheikh Zakzaki! Bahar Puri Zakzaki! Bahar Puri Zakzaki! Bahar Puri Zakzaki! Bahar Puri Zakzaki! We are all Zakzaki! We are all Zakzaki! We are all Zakzaki! We are all Zakzaki! Free our leader! Free our leader! Free our leader! Free our leader! Our leader Zakzaki! Our leader Zakzaki! Free our mother! Free our mother! Our mother Zinatu! Our mother Zinatu! Free our sisters! Free our sisters! Free our brothers! Free our brothers! We are all Zakzaki! We are all Zakzaki!
We are all Zakzaki.
Zakzaki must be free.
Wanda muka da yana kasa ka? Allah kuwa. Kana sa fara sa da ne?
You have become our heroes. No tyrant, no pharaoh. No tyrant, no pharaoh. Our life is nothing. We will never surrender. Allah is our defender. We never leave Abuja without Zakzaki. We will never surrender. Allah is our defender.
These are the
Zakzaki. Gwamnan Free Zakzaki. Gwamnan Free Zakzaki.
Mafita a Najeriya. Kai mafita a duk duniya.
The protesters are chanting Nigerian government free El Zakzaki.
Wallahi tallahi dole a sauƙi. Wallahi tallahi dole a sauƙi. Dole a kan zakzaki. Wallahi tallahi dole a sauƙi. Gwamnan firi zakzaki. Najeriya gwamnan firi zakzaki. Najeriya gwamnan firi zakzaki. Mafita a Najeriya. Mafita a Najeriya. Mafita a duk duniya. Salim firi zakzaki. Salim firi zakzaki.
Gwamnan Free Zakzaki.
Ara reporters. Shi wannan ne da ne don sabon da saboda Allah ina wannan kalmar da ke
Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free our leader. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free our leader. Free Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free our leader. General Free our leader. Free our leader. Free our leader. Our leader Zakzaki. Our leader Zakzaki. Free 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 our leader. Free our leader. Free our leader. Free our leader. General Buhari. General Buhari. Animal Buhari. Free our leader. Free our leader. Criminal Buhari. Criminal Buhari. Free our leader. Free our leader. General Buhari. General Buhari. Free our leader. Free our leader. Terrorist Buhari. Terrorist Buhari. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. General Buhari, General Buhari,
What do you want it? What do you want? Justice. What do you want it? Now. What do you want? Justice. What do you want it? Now. What do you want? Justice. What do you want it? Now. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. We are all Zakzaki. We are all Zakzaki. We are all Zakzaki. We are all Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free our leader. Our leader Zakzaki. Our leader Zakzaki. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice. Bahari Puri Zakzaki. Bahari Puri Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free our leader. Our leader Zakzaki.
our leader Zakzaki. Free our leader. Free Zakzaki. 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 Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Obey court order. Area Matara. Kaduna Masaka is injustice. Obey court order. We are all Zakzaki. 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 Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. Free Sheikh Zakzaki. We demand justice. Obey court order. Obey court order. Obey court order. We demand justice. Zaria massacre. Zaria massacre. Killing 1,000. Kaduna massacre. Obey court order. Government free Zakzaki. Government free Zakzaki.
Zakzaki detention
Is injustice.
Zakzaki detention
Injustice.
is injustice.
Injustice.
Zakzaki detention
Injustice.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Free Sheikh Zakzaki.
Zaria massacre. Zaria massacre.
Shi ne muke son mu. Shi an murna. Tana can gaba. Ba kai ba kai gaba.
These are Shiite Muslims protesting around Ikeja and Agege for the freedom of their leader, El Zakzaki, who have been detained by the federal government of Nigeria since 2015, despite court orders ordering his release.
Free our order. Our mother Zinatu.
Never surrender. Allah is our defender. That's our hero. Praise the King. Praise the King. Lord, become our hero. Praise the King. No tyrant, no pharaoh. Praise the King. No tyrant, no pharaoh. Praise the King. We will not live in Mammo. Praise the King. We will never surrender. Praise the King. Allah is our defender. Praise the King. We will never surrender. We trust the King. Praise the King. Praise the King. Praise the King. You go to us today. How many people have you taken? Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Ya Imam, Ya Imam, Ya Imam, Ya Imam, Imam Zakzaki, Imam Zakzaki. Free,